Hi guys, it's me, Andrea Stever, here on YouTube. I am in my very first swap with Crystal from Just Crafting Around with Crystal and Brittany. They're an amazing channel. You might want to go over and check them out. They're a fun group of gals on there. I made this very chunky, as you can tell, album here for her for our swap. Using the Graphic 45 Portrait of a Lady paper line. I absolutely love this line. Wish I had more because I'd make myself one. And on the side here, I made her a chunky charm. And there's a little of every color that's in the book pretty much in this charm. There's some browns and some greens and some pinks, and it's just really pretty. And this is the back, and I closed it with some ribbon and seam binding that I had in my stash. Now let's lay this chunky thing down. Okay, let's go on inside here. Okay, I hope you like this, Crystal. Let me see. Alright, on the cover in here, I took and I fussy cut out this woman from one of my favorite pieces of the paper here, and mounted her on the side. And I put a label down here for you so you can label it with the date of whatever gorgeous pictures you put in here of your children. I'm sure they're going to be beautiful in this book. And then I used the ephemera cards from the collection and put some of those on there, and then I matted them for photos. Figured you can either journal or place a photo on these, but it's just a smaller waterfall. I love this paper. Alright, I will tie that after. Okay, on to the first page. Now, Crystal, this book does not lay flat, as you can. It is chunky, okay? I'm not kidding. Very chunky. Alright. On this page, you can place photos on here. If you want to cover up the beautiful lady, go right ahead. In each pocket, I double-sided photo mats for you in the shape of a tag. I paper punched the... Oops, sorry. Guys, I'm trying to do this one-handed here, and it's not working. Alright, so they each are pretty much the same on those. And then there's also a big pull-out right here, double-sided matted. Alright, whatever I don't get back in here, we will do after. Okay, and then you turn the page, and there's 2 more spots here for photos, so that gives you, another 4 photos just in the tags itself, because we never have enough spots for photos. Okay, and this opens this way. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, guys. And this is what it looks like opened. Okay, and then you have a longer photo mat. You can fit a couple of them on there if you want to crop them down. I did not double side these because there is a magnet in the book here that it will interfere with the magnetic system once you put your photos on there. So I wanted to make sure you had enough room for your photos. And then I just did some fussy cutting and some paper punching and made that layout. Let me see. Same over here. Same design. And that closes and up like that. And then over here we have a little booklet, I would call. And I took and I fussy cut out some of the things from the paper collection. And I took it and mounted it on 3 sides. So that way there you could take your photo mat, whichever way you want, and tuck it back up in there. So that way there you can use the back, this part for a photo as well as this. So you'll have more photo up. And then we turn it, and I fussy cut this out and propped it up with some foam and slid another mat, so that way there you have more room. And on this side I put a tag in, decorated it up, fussy cut some girls in their little frames there and put it there, and then double-sided mat as well. Put one of my beautiful flowers I cut out for my lace and some ribbon I had in my stash. And then that side I left blank because, again, they have magnets, so you don't want to make them too chunky. And then you have another spot for a photo and two more here. And then you can turn this. Okay, I didn't put anything on this one. On this, I took and I fussy cutted. This is a large pocket. And in this large pocket, I put a 4x6 photo mat, double-sided, and I had a lot of ephemera. I had like the complete collection for this paper line because I absolutely loved it. So I included some of the ephemera that you can place a photo. You can not cover it up, but it'll give you a place to journal or whatever on one side, and photos, and you know, you can probably fit photos underneath these mats too if you'd like. And then in these pockets, I created a very large tag that you can pull out to put multiple photos on, and it just slides right back in the end, and that turns. And on this side you have two tags, and on this one I made it into a pocket, so you can have another piece of ephemera tucked in, just a journal about whatever. You can use the backs here for photos on these, and then this flips this way. And on this side I included a 4x6 photo mat, double-sided, and I also put another piece of the ephemera in there for you as well. And of course, believe in yourself. And then that closes back up, and we go on to the third style of pocket. This, by the way, is not my design. Can't Stop Crafting here on YouTube is part of our design team, and she designed these pages. The only thing I did was I altered this one so it would hold a big tag, because I just doubled up the pattern and put it in that way. So that one also has a big tag because she needed more photo ops. In the large corner here, I took and I cut out 5x7s, so that way there you would have more photo. You can add more in there if you'd like. There's plenty of room. Postcard ephemera from the ephemera pack, and another 4x6. And I used some of the chipboard elements as well in this book. And I think I used every flat back pearl I had left in my stash. So I hope you love this girl. Let me see. And then on this side I glued a piece of the chipboard element up here. And it is open on the bottom, so you can tuck something up in. And another I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. Another 4x6 photo mat, double-sided. And then another piece of the ephemera. I love the ephemera in this pack. It's kind of shabby vintage. It's really pretty. And then another chipboard element right there in the corner down here. And I took some seam binding. And then another, a bigger one up there. You got another big mat up there on that side. And then we're back to the same design of the page. There's two tags on this one. Photo ops here. Another big tag up here, and then when you turn this one, you're back to the two more tags, double-sided, and then we have that big section here with two photo mats that are only single-sided. I wanted you to be able to put your pictures in there with no problem. So that one closes, and then we're on to this side, which is another one of them ones where I just took chipboard element and I put some seam binding on, and I tacked it on three sides so the photo can slide up under. And the next one I left blank on this one, and blank on this side of the tag, because on the other side is where I put two more of the little girls I fussy cut out with a double-sided photo mat. And on this one, I did a double-sided photo mat with a tuck spot there, and so she can write her dates or whatever she wants in her book. And then this beautiful cutout here with another double-sided. Okay, and this one I fussy cut out, and I put her on a piece of paper, cut out the paper to make it look like it was a ribbon. And then you got another piece of ephemera here, and another 4x6. This is really hard, guys, with one hand. Okay, another 4x6 there. And then there's another big pull-out here, double-sided. It's pink on the other side. Okay, and then I did another tag pocket. Well, I had the tags and pockets ephemera too as well. And there's a little tag in there that pulls out for you. And let's see, another, you know, just another little piece of ephemera. You can put a photo on the back of that, on that tag. And then those flip that way, and you got another 4x6 in here, and another piece of ephemera. Alright, and then on this side I used another piece of the chipboard element, and I put in a piece of the ephemera in the ephemera pack, another 4x6 double-sided mat. Beautiful paper. And then another bigger one that fits up in there. I think that's a 5x7 that I made that one. And then this one as well I altered so you could have another large photo mat. It probably would fit quite a large collage of photos there. And another piece of ephemera, another 4x6, and another piece of chipboard element with some seam binding on it right here. And then another big mat that's in the corner up there. Then on the back cover, I made you a pocket, so you can put extra photos, or you can make some more mats, and you know, just store your pictures in when you're working on your book. And it's all closed up. It gets all closed up with some lace and seam binding I had in my stash that matched pretty well. I used some metal corners. I just layered this up a little bit, and I used some of the flowers I had from Flair by Me, one of the kits that I had gotten from her. Love that. Just come out absolutely beautiful. Well, I hope you like it, Crystal, and can't wait to see what you made me. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.